Hey guys, today's going to be a news day. We're going to be talking about the new expansion, The Dark Below. Now, with patch 1.0.3 came a lot of changes to the game, but it also came with preparations to the expansion. While I've seen a good amount of this info in official Bungie videos now, there's a good amount of data mined info in here as well. This is also probably not all of the things coming with the expansion. There could be plenty more coming. Like I said, it's data mined. There's also some info I'm picking from a couple of videos that were released by Bungie recently, both of which are linked in the description. Just keep all that in mind, not everything here is an absolute guarantee. So what are you actually getting with The Dark Below? Well, you're getting more exotics, more weapons and armor from various sources, level cap is bumped to level 32, 3 more Crucible maps, a strike or 2 if you're on PlayStation, a raid, 3 new story missions, and all of that is bundled into the Crota quest line. Now the quest system is this newer system built into Destiny. It's different from missions, but it will be a chain of missions. The entire expansion revolves around Eris, who was the lone survivor in a group that went to go and tried to defeat Crota. She'll be a vendor and quest and mission giver, etc. The expansion itself is mainly focused on the Crota story and experience. Obviously, Destiny is lacking in the story department, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Bungie was able to do for this first expansion. It seems like they're trying to connect everything together this time around. Eris sells a bunch of stuff and has her own reputation. She's got her own set of bounties, she has faction rewards like emblems and shaders and class items, and she also has some supplies. The supplies here are supposedly, from left to right, Runed Core, Embalming Orb, Special and Heavy Ammo Packs, Radiant Shard, and Radiant Energy. We'll go over these materials and their purpose a little bit later. By the way, the thing in the top right of each little icon thing means that you need to have the expansion to buy it. With regards to Crota's End, the raid, it will be level 30 on normal. For those of you not at level 30, Luke Smith, lead designer, said that there will be new ways to obtain level 30 in the Dark Below besides running Vault of Glass. So if you're not level 30, don't worry about it just yet. It will be releasing on the 9th. There will be no delay for the raid. However, you will most likely have to go through all of the story missions and the strike to unlock the raid. This, while not 100% confirmed, is according to some comments made by various sources saying that the raid will unlock over time. Also, there are rumors, according to data mined information, that the hard mode raid will be level 33 as opposed to level 32, which is the new level cap. This would not surprise me, as having the hard mode be the same as the level cap doesn't really make it hard mode, it just makes it, for example, level 30 mode for Vault of Glass. We are still awaiting confirmation for that as well. Let's take a look at some weapons. Note that some of the weapons here may be for the second expansion, House of Wolves. No Land Beyond is a sniper with a bonus of increased precision damage and kills briefly increased damage against the next target, which is really good for PvE. Can't really ask for anything more than more damage. Dragon's Breath is a rocket launcher with the bonus, rounds fired from this weapon leave a solar flare upon detonation. The solar flare effect basically looks like a solar grenade from a Sunsinger Warlock. These are both very good weapons. I don't know if Dragon's Breath will be able to overtake Yallarhorn though. There were a few other weapons you might have seen data mined, but I believe these are for the next expansion, House of Wolves. The raid weapon is Necrochasm. This seems to be the mythoclast of Crota's End. It appears that it's not just going to be a random drop from Crota, although there is a component that you will probably need from Crota to complete this weapon. The current theory is that the weapon Husk of the Pit, which is a common white quality auto rifle, is rewarded after completing a hidden bounty. This weapon has a bonus on it called Cannibalism. Quote, the husk exudes a sense of sinister satisfaction when used to expire its former allies. Supposedly this weapon will evolve into Eidolon Ally with the help of an embalming orb sold by Eris for some black wax idols, which is legendary in quality and comes with the upgrade Burgeoning Hunger, which is similar to Cannibalism. Then, using a Crux of Crota, which I assume will drop from Crota on the hard mode, is used to evolve this weapon into Necrochasm, which is exotic. The weapon itself has a very high fire rate, but it looks like there's a lot of stability on it, which is good. It also deals arc damage as a primary weapon, similar to Mythoclast's solar damage on a primary. There's also the fusion rifle Murmur, which deals both solar and arc damage according to data mined information. It starts out rare but can eventually be upgraded to legendary by using a runed core, which you can buy as you gain reputation with Eris. There's also a ton of materials discovered from data mining. Exotic weapon core, exotic armor shard, glass shards, parts for ships and shaders and sparrows, but most notably radiant shards and radiant energy. I'm under the assumption that we'll use these new materials to upgrade any armor and weapons from the new raid, but obviously you shouldn't ditch your old materials just yet. As for the exotic weapon core and armor shards, we've been told in the past that we'll be able to upgrade our current exotics in order for them to still be effective in newer content. Since weapons cap at 300 attack right now, and in the expansion it'll be much higher, the weapon core, I would guess, allows you to upgrade the attack value on your current exotics to maybe match the new ones coming out. Close to the same thing probably applies to armor. Speaking of armor, let's take a look at some, starting with helms. ATS-8 Arachnid for Hunters zooms your golden gun in for your accuracy when aimed, which sounds alright. I've never had much of a problem aiming golden gun in the first place, so we'll see about that. The Glass House for Titans makes your blessing and weapons of light buffs last even longer, and the Ram for Warlocks makes your radiance disorient targets when you use it from death. Pretty interesting. Moving to chest armor, there's only one. Starfire Protocol for Warlocks gives you an extra fusion grenade, very good bonus. You all know how much I like the armamentarium for Titans, so this is great. Moving to gauntlets now. Claws of Ahimkara for Warlock give you the Whispers, where you gain an additional charge for Scorch and Energy Drain. Ruin Wings, which I believe are for Titans, gives you Seeds of Ruin, where heavy ammo drops more often and contains more ammo in each drop. Don't Touch Me, I believe for Hunters, gives you Defensive Reflex, where taking damage from a melee attack makes you briefly invisible. Finally, it looks like exotic boots are getting introduced. The Mark 44 Stand-Asides makes the Titan's shoulder charge duration last even longer, and the Radiant Dance Machines make you move more quickly while aiming. The Mark 44s I see being used a lot by you shoulder charge loving Titans, but the Dance Machines, maybe not as much. As for the Crucible maps, I'll let Mr. Lars Bakken do the talking here.
So Expansion 1 has 3 new maps. There's Pantheon, Skyshock, and the Cauldron. Pantheon is our first truly symmetric map. There are 3 lanes. There's Cliffside, Center, and Waterfall. We wanted to have better compartmentalized infantry zones, so Skyshock gives us that. You've got the vehicles owning one space and you've got infantry owning another. And then we have the Cauldron. You've got these unique locations on each part of the map that are very easy to call out. You've got Bone Room, you've got Bridge Room, you've got the Altar, which is what makes it such a good small team map and a good Rumble map.
Anyway, guys, that is all I have for you guys today on The Dark Below. I will be going to PlayStation Experience on December 5th and the 6th, which will have the expansion there, and my goal is to get a full guide to the expansion before its release on the 9th. As usual, I'll keep my eyes out for any more information and bring it to you guys when I can. Also, be sure to check out DestinyDB.com and PlanetDestiny.com if you'd just like to skim through the information. Finally, check out my friend LeopardStealth's Destiny song parody. It's only 2 minutes long and features some really good singing. Definitely worth a watch. That'll do it for me, though. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, also there's swords again, so that's cool, I guess.